Joe Starman 915 here, or on the road to St. Louis with my family. I just want to post all like the shots and stuff and shoot a little video on it. Alright, see you guys. Hey guys, this is my first pickup using my other camera. I was running out of space on my phone. So this pickup, I got at the Goodwill. We saw the first stop, and I got 3 games. I don't have these versions. The first game is the Bible game. I spent, what was it, $2.99 for this one, and that is complete. The disc is fairly good shape. Second one is Soul Calibur 4, PlayStation 3. I only had the Xbox 360 version, but the cool thing about Soul Calibur 4, like the previous versions of Soul Calibur, no, more like Soul Calibur 2, you were able to pick up, I believe it was in the Xbox 360 version, it was you get Yoda and you get Darth Vader. In the Soul Calibur 4 version for PS3, you get Darth Vader and his apprentice. So it's pretty cool. Spent $3.99 on that. And the last game I got was Sega Superstar Tennis. Did not have that. And that is complete as well. Pretty sweet. The next pickup was from that store I was telling you about. My wife took me here specifically for these stores, and she knew because it was my birthday last week, and she wanted to make sure it was extra special. So I'm really appreciative of my wife and my girls. Hopefully, it's nice to have a rock with someone who you can trust and who looks out for your best interests. So awesome to have. Okay, so I'll go in whatever order this is. Exit. Now it's a $2 price tag. That is complete for the PlayStation Portable. Cool looking game. Excited. I want to try it. Next, I was looking all over the place. This is Sesame Street Elmo's Literary Adventure, $10. And this is complete. Has a manual and the baggie for the game as well. So, awesome to see that there. It's $10. It's price charting at around 30. So, apparently this is pretty rare. Complete. The disc, the cartridge by itself is about $5. So, from 5 to 30, I'd take that any day. 10 to 30. Next, Super Blaze Lotus 3. It's just this weird case in the game. Trying to beef up my Super Nintendo collection and NES collection this year. So that was $2. And then I picked up this Longbox. I've been collecting a lot of Longboxes lately, and it's an Atlas game. It's called Space Gryphon VF9, and that has a price tag of $12. I price charted the thing, and price charting has it at $30. So another game that was worth about 30 to $40. And there's not many listings on eBay as well. So I know this is a pretty rare game. So kudos to that. Alright. This next lot I'm going to show you. So that one I really had a good deal on that lot. Was happy about that. This next lot I'm going to show you. I'm not going to lie. I splurged. I'm not going to get much money back on this unless I decide to sell the stuff. And only then I know I got a good deal just to get this stuff. But not like $5 deals. These are legit games that, you know, I for sure spent money on. But without further ado, here's the stuff. So the first game is a Working Designs title. The game's called Gun Gryphon Blaze. It's a PS2 title, so one of the last 3 Working Designs title for the United States. It's see that $5.99 price tag? I was shocked. Honestly, for Working Designs to have a game that's under $10 is such a shock to me. They do such a good job, and maybe partly because it's not an RPG, but I still I find it hard to believe. But this is complete, so it's just awesome to see that tag. Just another game I could knock out really cheaply off the Working Designs list. So kudos to that. Alright. Next game I want to point out is Maximo Army of Sin. Relatively inexpensive game. It's the sequel to Maximo Ghost to Glory. I got that at a whopping $7.99, and this is just proceeding towards how much I spent from the least to the most. So that disc is complete and it's in pretty good condition. So I'm glad to add that to the collection. And most of these games I tell you I never see, so I kind of had a jump on the opportunity. Sometimes you know you'll have to pay for games. A lot of other times, the way I work and like garage sales, some flea market people work, we don't want to pay much. We want to save a buck. So when we can save a buck on really solid titles to add to the collection, it's totally worth it. So I'm gonna keep going. And this is probably the steal of the lot that I was happy about. R-Type Final, and looking at $5.99 tag. This is complete, and I'll show you, like, complete game right there. Pretty solid. I've seen gameplay on this. I'm really glad to add this to the collection. It's worth about $20 on price charting, so awesome. And the next 3 games are pretty, I probably have never seen these next 2 at least. I've seen the last one, but I've never seen these next 2. Next is Gradius 3 and 4. and there's the price tag, $14.99. So the next two I paid, like they have these priced at loose disc price charting, not CIB, but these are CIB. So this is probably worth about like a $20 game, but Gradius 3 and 4, and the disc is pretty good. If I need to buffer stuff, I need to. But just to add a classic shoot 'em up of Gradius 3 and 4 to the collection, that was sweet. And right next to it, I kid you not, is another Gradius game. It is Gradius 5. And there's the price tag I paid. I paid $29.99. Again, this is worth $29.99 loose. Price charting has it at $36, but I've seen it sell for upwards to $40 to $45, and that is complete as well. So yep, that's complete. And again, I would not have jumped on. I was kind of hesitant on 3, 4, and Gradius 5 to get it, but I never see them. So, I mean, I felt like I was compelled to get this. I wanted to add more to my shoot 'em up collection as well. It's really hard to find good, solid shoot 'em ups that are not NES shoot 'em ups that are like inexpensive. Because most shoot 'em ups are, if they're any good, they're really pricey. And the very last game, this was in the glass display. All the other games were on the floor. So when I saw this, I had to price chart it real quick, and like I needed to figure out like how much this costs. So I looked at the game, and then I looked at price charting. Like there was a significant difference in terms of what was the last thing sold and what were the other games going for. And again, I looked at the condition of all the games before I purchased it. They're all pretty mint, and to see this game and to have a chance to add it to the collection was great. So the game is Haunting Grounds. That's a Capcom game. Look at the price tag. I paid $99.99. So, and I know, again, you spend $100 on a game, you're like, why? Like, you know, as a collector, sometimes you have to dish out that dough. Hopefully I can find it back in a double, but if I need to sell it, I can sell it. So this game on price charting is price charting at $120. I've seen copies sold upwards to $160, 2 at around $140, and one like at $120, $125 on average. This is probably the second or third most expensive game on the PS2 library. The first being Willow Rose, and then you could argue Dot Hack Quarantine, but then like it goes like Haunting Grounds. So, I mean, just to add this to the collection, it's just awesome. Yeah. And again, this is more a birthday thing. My wife, you know, she gave me some money to spend a little bit. And this is, you know, just glad to add all these awesome games to the collection. Anyways, those were all the pickups today. Thanks for, you know, watching my content. Like and subscribe below. Comment as well. And then also, you know, hit me up with other ideas for content as well. I have other things going on, but I'm glad to be able to deliver all this content to you guys. And you know, YouTubers, you guys are great. It's nice to know there's a media vehicle in which we can, you know, be able to share our collection. Again, this is never about bragging. This is all about, you know, just being enthusiastic for being a collector and being able to share that with you all. So thank you so much for, you know, being supportive. Have a good one. Keep playing retro.